Why maths does not prove God. Mathematics. Mathematics is the science of numbers. It is sometimes invoked to prove the existence of God in philosophical arguments. However, there are flaws in these arguments, so I will first explain how math supposedly proves God and then show how it does not. Infinite numbers. There are an infinite amount of numbers, and these numbers govern our universe, so they must be stored somewhere. These numbers are abstract, so this means numbers must be stored in an infinite, immaterial mind, which is God. Euler's identity. Euler's identity shows that the most important numbers in maths add up to exactly 0, and this coincidence seems like evidence of design in mathematics, which shows there was a designer, God. The Mandelbrot set. The Mandelbrot set is a map created to graph the equation z equals z squared plus c. The shape can be zoomed into infinitely and will always produce brand new shapes never seen before, which should mean there is an external mind who designed it, which is God. Platonic forms. Plato theorized in his philosophy that abstract ideas like numbers exist independently from us in a higher realm called the world of the forms, which many now try to equate with the mind of God. We invented maths. Maths was not something independent discovered by us, it was invented by us. The numbers and systems were all created by us, which explains the design in mathematics for things like Euler's identity. Since it is our design, there is no need for a supernatural intelligent designer like God. Maths describes the universe, not controls it. Maths is often portrayed as governing the universe, as it predicts everything from atomic interactions to movements of planets. However, maths does not control the universe, it describes it, in the same way we invent names to describe phenomena around us. Maths is simply the lens we created to interpret the world through and has no power of its own, so maths is not all-powerful and therefore does not need an all-powerful being like God behind it. Infinite amounts of numbers don't exist. Although there are a hypothetical infinite amount of numbers that could exist, there are extremely large numbers have not actually been created yet, such as Graham's number, which is thought to exist but has never been calculated in a written format. Therefore, these large numbers can be said to not actually exist until we create them, which undermines the idea that a true infinity exists and needs to be stored somewhere. Similarly, the Mandelbrot set shape doesn't exist until we map it out. This means there is no need for an infinite, supernatural mind to store all the numbers. Thanks for watching. I will make my next video about how Christianity did not invent hospitals as soon as I can.